The first thing that I want to ask is how hard you found it moving through the ladders in football, how brutal the scene is, especially for an African player, and then the sort of peace and calm and love that you found in the city of Istanbul with this great club, Galatasaray.
I mean, yeah, my childhood is not an easy story. I think I've said it some a couple of times in an exclusive interviews, and yeah, and I will keep on saying it again. It's not a place that give too many promises, but I think yeah, God has put me on that path to be able to prepare me for the greatness I'm in right now. So for me, it's what shaped me into the kind of man I am today. And then I've enjoyed so much in my career so far, but I think I've found a home here where I'm comfortable. So as my family and few close friends, and this club is, I don't know. I'm trying to look for a word to justify it, but it's family, it's love, it's unity, utmost respect, not just for the player but for everyone associated with the player. And I'm really grateful to God that me and this club actually crossed paths.
You've been everywhere. Been in France, you've been in Belgium, you've played in Germany, you've won great things in Italy. How does the culture of football here in Turkey, Istanbul precisely, compare to the other cities and countries that you've played as a professional?
It's absolutely different. It's absolutely different. If I'm being honest with myself, it's absolutely different. I experienced also that in Naples. When I talk about the club, I talk about its fans. In Naples, yeah, the fans are always amazing. Similar to the Gala fans, but when I came here, it's on another level. The way their football is here, the way they support their club wholeheartedly, and I think for me, football for Turkey is tradition for them, and you will never see another club supporting the outside. The top five league. They will never do that. They ride for their club. And for Gala is the fans that are always supporting, even when you go to away games, when you go on your private life and they see you somewhere with your family, they always come show their appreciation, for you, fighting for them, for the badge, taking the club into another dimension. So for me, so far in my career, I think the way they are here, the fans, is truly the best in the world.
Victor, you're a global superstar. The proportion is enormous, but still, you stay close to your people. I have known you for longer than you've known me. Why, Victor? Why do you offer this type of opportunities to people like me to see the world through you? Why? How are you so close to your people despite being a star on a global scale?
For me, I don't really consider myself, okay, yeah. I see myself as that because I think I've worked so hard to get to where I am today through the help of God. And I grew up in the trenches. When you talk about the trenches, talk about I was deep into that roof, and I know most people also are even going through it right now. So most of the time when I see this type of thing, for me, I feel like life is just simple. I've made it, and I would love to see other people also experience some sort of, taste some sort of greatness or some sort of good luxury life. You understand? Because this is how my parents are. This is how we all are in our family. We don't feel like most of the thing we got it just for us. You understand? We like to make other people feel among, and other people get to understand that even though you're poor, when you come across someone like me and you desire something like this, if I have the opportunity to put you on, I'm going to put you on. And this is how I am, and this is how life life is all about for me. Also, for my parents, may their soul rest in peace. This is how they are also. Even when we're still in the trenches, this is how they are. They are free-minded. They are open. So for me, this is the reason why I embrace a lot of people, because I know that you that is doing something so legit, you want to attain some certain kind of height. And when I see this type of person hustling for his life, I try to stretch my hand to try to help. It doesn't matter. I just try to give hope. The people that have come in contact with me, they know that whenever they try to get through to me, I may not try to help you fully, but I'll give you some sort of hope to make sure that, okay, when you get this kind of hope, there is more upfront. So for me, I think life is not the same for everyone. I'm grateful for where I am today, but at the same time, when I see people doing some kind of legal work, trying to get to some level in life, I just have to come through for them when they need my help. So I feel like, just like I said again, life is not the same for everyone, but I'm grateful for where I am.
The life of a professional footballer is very regimented. You train, then you sleep, you travel a lot for matches and all. How do you find time to interact with people on social media? What is your use of social media like?
I mean, most of the time, I might go 1 year without posting anything on social media, without even tweeting or something like that. It's how I am. I don't live off of the internet. I just come there, do my thing. And most of the time in 2021, I remember I was still posting like memes, just enjoying myself. And when it's time to stay locked in, I just leave the internet. I just go do my thing. So for me, when I interact with people on social media, it's just like the life of a football player is somehow boring. To be honest with you, most of us, we don't live with our family. Most of us stay alone in the house, in a big house, or probably in an apartment that is very big and wide. So most of the time, we take our phone, we go through the internet to see what's happening.
And how do you decide what to interact? Because I'm sure there are hundreds of thousands of notifications. How do you decide which to interact with or not?
Like most of the time, there are a few people that I know on, let's say on Twitter, that I've met in person.
Okay.
So whenever they tweet something very funny or they tag me in it, I try to engage them, then keep the conversation flowing. But then again, you still have some people, when I don't talk about other players, like for me, we still have some people like trying to bring this forced hate on my name and everything like that. So I don't need to engage you because I know what you're looking for actually. So I focus on the people that love me more, that support me, that don't even know me before, that support me. So these are the people that I really engage. And I think I found some kind of sense of fulfillment in doing that right now. Instead of putting my energy into the people that are saying those kind of thing about me, why not just put the energy into the people that have shown me support and love? You understand? Because it's actually not easy to wake up one morning and choose to love a football player, to defend a football player and everything like that. So I think for me, it's, if I could meet everyone, God seizes my heart, I'm going to meet everyone. I'm going to try to interact with everyone, because the fame is nothing for me. I don't really care about these things. It's absolutely nothing for me. So it's the reason why I just keep it simple.
Right. Which of the platforms stand as your favorite? I mean, X, Instagram, which do you use more? Which do you go to first? And what does each represent for you?
I mean, X actually bring a lot of opportunities, to be honest with you. Instagram, it's just a fun base of the reels, some funny stuff are also on Instagram. I love Instagram also. I love Instagram more, to be honest with you. But when you talk about opportunity, X bring that. You can tweet about someone you haven't seen for 5 years and you put their picture there and you just say, please, I'm looking for this person. They're going to bring the person out. You understand? So I think X bring more of opportunity than Instagram.
We all see how you play football. You leave everything on the pitch. I discussed with a few of your teammates, Noah. And they all said the same things. Lemina as well. They described you as an animal. Now I'm meeting you, of course, in the course of my job, I meet you from afar, coming closer to you, sometimes trying to reconcile the beast on the pitch with the man that is sitting next to me. So what happens when you step onto the pitch? Victor on the pitch, Victor off the pitch. Are they the same person?
No, not at all. Two personality. I think it's two personality because for me, I feel like me and Mario used to say something when we met each other here. Business is business. You know, when we step on the pitch, it's always business. For me, it's always business because I get paid and I want to try to do my job so diligently. Do you understand? And pass a message to, you know, to the president that, oh yeah, I deserve to be in this club. Do you understand? So outside the pitch is a whole different, you know, human being. And most of the time, my friends always say this, and people that meet me for the first time, they say, I think I was scared to approach you when I saw you because I thought maybe you was gonna like refuse or something like that. I said, no. The one you see on the pitch is a different one you see off the pitch. Do you understand? So that's why a few people mistake my personality, and I'm not ready to address nothing. Do you understand? So for me, football is my life. Football is what I used to feed myself, my daughter, my family, and also, you know, few people that are really close to me. So I have to do my job so diligently, and while doing it, I have to know that I have a daughter to take care of. So I have to give my daughter also a good life. The things that I've missed in my childhood, make sure that she will never lack anything in this life anymore.
Brilliant, Victor. So lastly, a few things concerning the gala dressing room, your teammates. Who's the best dressed player? Feel free to include yourself. You've got an excellent fit on already. Did you say he's the best dressed?
I mean, I don't really know, but I think each player has their own style of the way they dress. Because I have seen some of my teammates that put on like suits, some dress so corporate, and some dress so street. I love to dress so street. Like me, like Noah, like Mario, we like to dress accordingly.
Okay.
You know, but when we go out for like team dinner, you see everyone in suit and everyone just, but I think, I would say so this person is the best dressed because everyone has their own unique ways.
So that means that you won't tell me who has the worst fashion sense.
Apparently, just like I said, I don't know who has the, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm going out now, I'm going for a function where it's like, okay, I'm going to meet the president and something like that. I will have this kind of dress. If I'm going to training, I'll just dress strict.
Who's the funniest? The joker in the locker room?
Is Gabi Asara.
Gabi Asara.
Gabi, Torreira, and who again? Gabi, Torreira, and Sanchez.
And Sanchez.
Sanchez and Salai. They're the two that start the jokes first.
What is it about Sarah and you always go at each other?
He's my enemy. He's a lie. He's my very good friend. I think he's a top guy. He's someone that I like. You know, I think we came also the same season, and he's been an amazing person, and we share, you know, some sort of chemistry. Most of the time when I score and I come back the next day and he don't want to shake me because he will say to me, he gave me a pass that I missed and then I take the pass from the other guy and I scored. But he's we are just being joking around and stuff. But for me, he's one of my best guys in the dressing room.
Okay, let me quickly run through the rest because we don't have a lot of time. Who's the best teammate you ever played with?
I mean, that I have a relationship outside the dressing room also.
Yeah, he's your best mate in football generally and on the pitch in terms of the best player technically and all of that you've ever played with.
Kvaratskhelia. Yeah. Kvaratskhelia is such an amazing player. He's a top guy. I mean, dressing room friendly. On the pitch, off the pitch, he's that guy. He's an amazing person, and for me, I used to say even when it came to to Naples, I say, inshallah, in the nearest future, he can win the Ballon d'Or. He can really do that. So for me, even when he moved to Paris, we've been keeping in contact. We've been reaching out to each other, and for all his accomplishments, I've always congratulated him and vice versa. So yeah, I mean, he's that guy. He's one of the best winger in the world right now. I think no one is going to argue that, and I wish him all the very best.
For your current teammates and even the ones you've played with previously, who is most likely to become a top manager?
The one I'm currently playing with?
Yeah, currently. And even the ones you played with.
Gundogan.
Gundo.
Yeah.
Gundo.
Ikai.
Wow.
Ikai. I think if he decide to be a coach, will be a top one.
All right. Best advice a coach has ever given you?
A lot of many.
What are some of them?
Spalletti will tell me, be focused. I won't tell you how to play football. I will only teach you the basic, which I know you know, but stay focused. Do your job. Sweat for the badge. Sweat for your family. Be proud of yourself, but just do your job and be focused. And then Gattuso said to me, hey, in this game, I want you to destroy them. Destroy them. Bleed if you have to bleed. But get the result and be proud of yourself. But I think it's not just me. I know he'd say it to the other, to the other guys. Eric Scher will say, you are one of the best strikers in the world. You are one of the best strikers in the world. Now go out there and show them why I say you're one of the best strikers in the world.
You're being modest because he said you are the best, not one of the best.
I mean, yes, but he said to me, and he will say, go there, do your job, let them know the reason why you are one of the best. And, when a manager says something like this to you, you get hyped up. You get pumped to deliver the work he has sent you to do. So for me, there are a few that have said some kind of inspirational stuff to me before the game and after the game. And I think I'm the first motivation of my.
Thank you, Victor. On a personal note, your words to the Galatasaray president earlier regarding my commentary work. I missed the
But I'm not lying, though.
And my days. You say it again so they can hear.
I wasn't lying. I said to the Gala president that he's one of the best commentators in Africa, and it sounds like Peter. Is it Peter Drury?
Yeah.
How you pronounce it? Peter Drury.
Peter Drury.
Exactly. And viewers, am I lying? Let me see your comments in the comment section.
Thank you, Victor.
You're welcome.
Massive pleasure.
No, you're
All
welcome.
the best.
You're welcome.
Now and forevermore.
Okay, inshallah.
And an even better shot from Gehi and a thumping finish from the centre-back, which further dismantles Chelsea's backline and paints Arsenal more vividly in City's sights. 2-0 for Pep's men as another fruitful outing at Stamford Bridge continues to finally develop and unfold.